Hello, everyone.
Happy birthday. Inlera University.
Inlera University's birthday this month, this March. My brain wanted to say October. I have no idea where I am today.
Just a little off.
It's just a tad.
Stop trying to rush through the Nicole. We're just getting warmed up.
Can you tell I'm a Halloween person?
I know, literally just getting warmed up, and at least in Charlotte anyway, right? It's nice and sunny today. How's everybody doing? Are y'all ready for Kahoots? So Nicole, what does it mean it's our birthday? What does that mean?
Oh, yes. So as you may have noticed with our other direction fancy banner, with Inlera University, we are having a big birthday sale. And so instead of giving you a nice little slideshow of all the courses, I thought we'd instead share that right now, if you use the code, which I'll throw in the comments, happy birthday, HBD 2024, on any and all of our courses, you can get 25% off as long as you use it by the 10th. So it is limited, but this works for Mastering Medical Billing, which is kind of the theme for today. It works for the CPB Readiness, which is a big course we've had a lot of questions about, and a bunch of the little courses, those little $59, language of medical office reception and all those fun ones. Anything that you've had your eye on, it works for. So
yeah, big savings, you guys. And so right now we are queuing up our Kahoot while you guys are also checking out that HBD 2024. You need to get to kahoot.com, or you can download the app, but kahoot.it. It's not .gov. And use the pin 525164. 525164. So we've got some folks in the house. Cherise, a member. Hello, Cherise. Thanks for hanging out. Cherise has a special badge because they are members of our channel. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you're missing out. You need to click to find out more information about our channel memberships. You should find that information in the comments. No, the description box below. And,
not in the comments yet. You're a little ahead of me.
And Nicole's putting them in the comments too. I was just using the wrong word, but she's got the comments covered too. So you can find them in the comments in the chat and the description box below, so you can learn a little bit more about the perks of membership. So hi, Erica. Hello. Also a member. My member's killing it today. I'm excited about that. Thanks so much for hanging out with us in the day. Elizabeth, hello. Welcome. So happy that you are here. And yes, Nicole just popped in the comments the channel memberships. All the little things today. We've got so many technology little things that go on. I was going to say shifts. I almost sounded like I was going to say a different word. Because so many little technology things. But we're about to do trivia today. So in addition to you guys, us announcing just the HBD 25% off, we're going to play trivia. So you can get 25% off. And today you can actually get a gift card, so you can get money. So if you hang out with us for this episode and play Mastering Medical Billing Kahoots with us today, then you get we get first and second place, right, Nicole?
Yes, first and second place both get gift cards. Don't ask us how much, because we never know for some reason. I think
we always
one
forget.
of them is 15. That's the only thing that I know.
I think it's 20 and 15.
That sounds right.
I believe so. Yeah,
we
should know this by now. We've only done it for the year. But it's something like that.
Do you want to do our Kahoot spiel, or do you want me to?
Yeah.
And do you want to throw the Kahoot on the board?
Yeah, if you want to say hello to some of the folks that are coming in, because I got to switch out. I forgot, the technology. We were trying to figure out how to change out some of the things, and now I'm like, oh great, now I don't know how to share Kahoot after we figured out how to get the other thing up there. Yay, technology.
Of course. Right. So we've got hi Lisa. We've got Lisa here from YouTube. We've got Todd again. He stuck true to his word. He came back for trivia. We'll see if he wins it this time around too. I'm curious if his coworkers made it. He said he was going to make his coworkers play. So, and hello Ashley. Thank you for joining us as well.
It's so great to see you, Todd, Ashley. I know those names. Lisa, great to see you. I don't know if I remember seeing you hanging out with us. So welcome if it's your first time. If you guys are brand new here and you don't even know what we're doing here, this is Inlera University, and this Mastering Medical Billing Live that we do every Thursday at about 2 p.m. Eastern. And this specifically is the first of the month, or the first Thursday of the month. And so we do trivia and you get a chance to win gift cards. So we talk on this channel about eliminating the stress and confusion in the business of healthcare. And we specifically talk on Thursdays about medical billing and medical billing related stuff. So today, when we play this game, our goal is that you leave here feeling like a little bit more of a medical billing master. So we didn't mention about the apps. Nichole, do you want to mention about that? Or like how to get onto Kahoot?
Yes.
Talk about the
I was like, the apps. We have apps now?
plural now. Like how to get onto Kahoot to
Yes. So there's all sorts of fun ways you can join us and play today. We can see other side, Nichole. Herman and Kendar have already joined us. You'll see the ticker at the bottom giving you directions for the website, www.kahoot.it, or the Kahoot app if you want to download it. And you'll use the game pin 525164. It's also floating around in the chat somewhere. I know we dropped a bunch of stuff on you guys, but yep, there's one on each of the socials. We do recommend having 2 devices or 2 screens. I was trying to think of how I wanted to phrase that. Sorry. Basically, because if you're watching on your little phone and then you click one of those links to go to Kahoot, it might kick you out of like Facebook or LinkedIn. YouTube will make it play in a tiny little window, and that's a little hard to read the questions. I wouldn't play that way, but if you like challenge mode, that's an option for you. Otherwise, if you're fancy like me and Jasmine and have multiple monitors, that's a good way to do it. So you can see questions on one side, answers on the other. You're absolutely allowed to play along in the chat. We will not award points because it is too much to try to keep track of all of that and post. So we've gotten... we more than doubled our participants, so I'm really glad the spiel worked. You can also use other side, the QR code. I'm really failing the Vanna White thing here. Like, just absolutely. I've got one job and I can't keep my left and my right together.
I get confused. Like, you know, it's not mirroring.
The right side because the camera's flipped. So there is a fancy QR code if you want to use it that way. We recommend multiple monitors or a couple devices if you want to, you know, throw the stream up on your TV and play along on your phone or something. All sorts of fancy options with the wonderful technology we have today. Jasmine, please say something else.
I especially like the accessories of our players today. Are we noticing all of the cute little hats?
I didn't see the wig. I like the wig.
Ashley came in with this cute little sunglasses. So yeah, and the wig, Lisa's pancake wigs, or a wig. Is that the way? Pancake wig? Yeah, is like the best thing ever. Erica's little wig. That's like, what is that, like colonial style? It's fun.
Judge Erica in the house.
Does it let you pick these things, or is that just like?
I think so. It used to back in my day when I was still in school. I haven't actually played the Kahoot in a while since, you know, it's cheating.
Well, there you go. Now's your chance, Nichole. You can test your medical billing skills now that you've been hanging out with us long enough. So I love this conversation that's going on. Hi, Kendra. I'm happy that you want to hang out with us. I like Kendra says that they're really Todd's boss. Kendra's really Todd's boss. I like that. And she's mean. That's so funny. That's hilarious. Ashley, I love that you're participating in their little banter. Hey, Want to Be Natural, hop on to Kahoots if you can. We're going to get the party started. So if you're just getting here, we're going to give you a chance to log into Kahoot by using the scrolling text at the bottom of the screen. And so we're going to, when we hit start, if you're still getting yourself logged in, no big deal. You can jump in and jump back in. So like, let's say you get a call or something happens, you can always jump back in. It doesn't really hurt us until we're like the last maybe 3 or 4. If you fire off answers for the last 10 and you get them all right and you're the fastest one, then you'll do just fine. All right.
Want to Be Natural's watching from work. Can't participate, but gets to be a spectator. So I see there's a couple
cheer everybody
in the
on.
house.
I like the Herman and Kendar. Those are fun. All right, y'all, let's get this party started. I'm going to go ahead and hit start. Look, I'm trying to hit start on the other screen, the wrong screen. Let me hit start on the right screen. Like, it's not working. All right.
Who has even, who has odds?
I'll do even.
Okay. So, what is the name of the unique identifier assigned to healthcare providers and organizations? Did they change this? I don't remember the question going up so long.
Yeah.
Red is tax ID, blue is provider ID, yellow is NPI, and green is ID. What is the name of the unique identifier assigned to healthcare providers and organizations? Per usual, I am not a biller. Do not look to me for answers. I will lead you astray. I do it every game.
We did extend this too, guys, in case you're like remembering from last time. Hopefully this works so better for you. Yeah, so some of them are extended and might not need to be. So just be patient and we'll just have like a little chit chat conversation. So,
Woo.
You want to share?
Sure. So the correct answer was NPI, and it looks like we had one person who got tripped up on tax ID.
And that's confusing because, yes, the tax ID is absolutely vital, but what was created to replace and standardize the identifiers for providers and organizations, so both providers and organizations, was NPI. So it was created to replace the heavy use of tax IDs. Now that has not. We haven't replaced completely the tax ID from removing it from the claim form. However, it gives us the opportunity to replace what was used before. Those of you who are somewhat new to healthcare may not know this, but back in the dizzy day, we used to use providers' social security numbers on the claim forms. So we don't have to do that anymore. Now they either are using their individual NPI or we are for their claims, and then we're also using that group information as well. So yeah, back in the day, we were throwing them social security numbers out in the mail like hotcakes. So that was before people figured out that they could steal identities, I guess. So. All right, let's check the scoreboard out. Whoa.
Really close. And I don't think I mentioned it earlier. You get points for being correct and right, and for being fast. So if you're unsure and you want to kind of throw something out there, you do get points for speed as well. We also have our...
Oh my
I
gosh.
like that you skipped the question, went straight to the insult.
I didn't even hear it. It adjusted. And so 2004? 2005? I'm trying to remember. Something like that. Is that right, Todd? Do you remember? 2004 or 5, something along those lines. It's been a minute. I feel like it was around the time that I started my company. Yeah, I believe that. So someone's going to verify that. Todd is quizzing me. When did the change take effect that NPIs came out? I believe it's been a minute, but it's yes. I am old enough to know that. I always, I get people that are like, always like, I don't really know. He said, sounds right. Yeah, I think that's right. I hope it is. So here we go. Next question. Yeah, you guys can totally jump back in if you got kicked out. Whoa, what in the world? Oh, okay. How many? Whoa. Okay. That was weird. How many digits are in an NPI? That is, how many digits are in an NPI? I don't know what.
Jasmine's not allowed to host again until she gets better internet. Who agrees?
Is that the internet? Is that what it was? I don't know.
It's gotta be because you're the one hosting it.
Red is 10. Blue is 9. Or yellow is 8. 11. I'm sorry, green is 11. The color and then the number.
This is how we learn Jasmine has dyscalculia. Dyslexia, but for numbers.
I do have dyscalculia.
Do you actually?
I do.
And you work with numbers?
Yes. I must say them out loud.
What led you to this decision? Now I want to know. This is now an interview.
So it wasn't really, I think most of us are I love this. Okay, we've got a lot of, this is good. So NPI numbers, so TRICARE IDs are 11. So Todd's admitting his error there. So, he said the TRICARE IDs are 11. Yes, so yes, NPI numbers, both group and individual NPI numbers are always 10. And I don't know what was number. 9 is just tricky. 9 is our common, for socials and things like that. But we've got guesses of 11 for for some, and there's no numbers that I can think of other than what Todd said about the TRICARE IDs being 11. So I like that. Adam, if you want to jump on, I see Adam's in our comments. If you want to jump on the Kahoot, then you get a chance to win gift card. If you've not played with us before, we give away gift cards to first and second place. Gift cards to first and second place. And so the only thing is that we can't keep track of the answers that are coming inside of the chat. And so certainly if you just feel like giving us the answers in chat, you can do so. But if you want a chance to win, to be on the podium, then you'll want to join us on the Kahoot. And that goes for anybody else too. The numbers are scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Look at that leaderboard. Okay, Lisa and Ashley, I love it. Look, it's neck and neck, super duper tight, super duper tight. All right. Oop.
I can't. There we go. Which organization manages its HICPICs, right? I don't spell that one. Level 2 temporary codes. The WHO, MAC, ICD, or CMS? I vote for WHO.
I love that.
I'm fairly confident that's one I say, but then I looked at Jasmine and she made a face and I lost all the confidence in my decision.
Laughing because it's actually funny that you know it already. Like you're like, who? And then MIC is one of those, it's questionable. Some people say Mac, most people say Mac, but
see, I
MAC
think
is
Apple,
definitely
so I don't know.
Yeah,
that's weird.
It is weird. And this is healthcare for our folks who are brand new in the house. Is a lot of the times this is why the language of billing and terminology and getting comfortable with terminology is really important, because if you're like in a practice and you're like, think that everything are words that we like say, and you're like, for like ICD or something, I don't know how you would say that. You just imagine that there's a way that somebody would pronounce that instead of actually spelling it out. Or you're like WHO, like nobody says WHO, we say WHO, right? And so it's very interesting to notice the newness of somebody when based on their familiarity with codes. Like she said HICPICs. Nichole see, you're becoming a filler. Nichole said HICPICs when she was saying the question, because we don't say HCPCS, we say HICPICs. Yeah. So back to our answer. Most of you got it right. CMS, yes, they are the ones who actually manage the level 2 codes. They're the ones who issue new ones and keep those maintained. It is a good kind of second guess. If you were to say like Mac, I would say ICD, not a good guess, but keep trying. You'll get used to it. Next time you'll get it right. Oh, love this. Okay, so oh wait, how about new? Okay, I don't know this
Jasmine on the spot.
Exactly. I don't know this one. You're gonna need to send me, what is that, like the transliteration, like the how would you pronounce that?
The breakdown.
I know, like the pronunciation breakdown. Lisa is in our first place, but we got Charisse who's jumping up. That's what that arrow means. So there's still a shakeup. Things are so close. They're so close.
We got what it stands for. I don't know if that helps you.
Yeah, I know exactly what that is. I don't know if I've ever said it as like, do you just say NUBC? I don't really know. But that is the association that basically created the claim forms and the group that made the updates to the claim form. So like if you flip your claim form over, it's all this information from the National Uniform Billing Committee, basically. So yeah, you probably, if you ever read the fine print on the back of your red ink claim form, that's who those are the brains of behind the scenes, we'll say, of our claim forms. So love that. All right, Nichole. Oh, or mine? No.
I just went.
0190 is an example of an ICD-CM code. And that should say ICD-10 CM code. That was my fault. I totally forgot to just realized that. E0190 is an example of an ICD-10 CM code.
The true and false ones are hard. I have less jokes about them.
I know. You can joke about what you think E0190 is
I don't even have enough knowledge to give you a guess. We could be talking about anything, Jess. It sounds like Monsters Inc. when they have like the, blah 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 code blah blah blah, and it's like the sock on the floor. Like it could be anything.
I love that movie, by the way. Monsters Inc. is such a great movie. So, my friends, it's false because this code. So the number one thing that tells us something is an ICD-10 code is the presence of a decimal. So it might have confused you, or maybe thinking about imagining that there was a decimal in there, but this is not an ICD-10. Someone tell me what it is in the chat. Someone tell me what this is in the chat. What kind of code is this? You don't have to look it up. If you want to look it up, you can. Nichole, what would you guess?
Again, I need multiple choice, Jasmine.
See, Todd, you are the yes. Here we go. Facebook user just hit at the right time. Todd said, "No, here's the thing. I made these harder because you were like making it. You're like, it's so easy." I'm like, well, we're gonna make it harder. Todd's gonna get them all right. So there you go.
Todd's
exactly. So that's the thing, is what happens is when you submit a claim, the decimal goes away. But when we talk about ICDs and when we're putting them in documentation, things like that, the decimal exists. And so if I'm putting it in a sentence, like I was in documentation, I would need to have a decimal. So yes, it is just like Facebook user and Ashley said, HCPCS. And it stands for like pillow. I think this one is a pillow support or some sort of support. It is a supply code. It's a HCPCS code for a supply. So very, very good.
Pillow support. This stuff isn't real.
I know, right? You didn't know that you could get your insurance to pay for a really great pillow or some like a neck support. It's a thing. It's a thing. I don't know what kind of pillow that is though. That might not be a comfortable one. We might not want that one. Yeah. Oh yes. PCS. Exactly. So, and this is a totally different topic, but yes, PCS codes, our ICD-10 PCS codes go a lot longer than this. And yes, it's definitely alphanumeric. It would throw us off a little bit. So hi, Ren. So you guys I love that you guys are giving like guesses about what you thought it is. So CPT, here's the number one thing with CPT, my friends, is it's always 5 digits, numbers. There's never letters in our CPT codes. So that's how we know it's not CPT. All right. Cool. I love it. Yeah, no, it's totally fine. We're here to learn. That's what we're doing here. So it's not, I love that you guys are like throwing out your guesses and just kind of trying to see what you think is right, because that's how we know what we need to learn to help us become medical billing masters. So,
and
scoreboard.
For that point, if you have any questions or comments or concerns about anything that's being covered, throw it in the comments and the chat. And even if we don't have time while we're playing the game, Jasmine will sometimes circle back and cover things at the end, or you might even get a whole live stream dedicated to your question, because we've done that a few times.
Yeah. And I've been really enjoying random aside here. Random comment is I've been really enjoying like responding to some of your comments in the shorts. So if you are someone who's like replied to shorts comments or made comments in our shorts, I can reply to you with a short, which is really cool. I can't do it with the videos, unfortunately. It's weird, but we'll just write to the YouTube gods and request that. All right, so we just got a big shakeup here because Lisa has a 4-streak correct answer. Wait a minute, I said that all jacked up, but yes, you know what I mean. She did 4 right answers in a row. So I'm excited.
Which you get extra points for.
You do, and you got fire too. You got some fire next to you, which is way. But look at this; it's still neck and neck. Ashley is like right on your tail, so just keep it flying. And so you remember, the moment that we put the question up, you're going to want to try to give your answer right away, because it does. The speed does matter. All right, I'm going to hit the button and go.
And it's still anyone's game. We're only on question 5. How many different types of NPI categories are there? Red is 3. Blue is 1, yellow is 4, green is 2. I still disagree with Jasmine. I'm still calling it yellow.
I said orange, yellow. So I put this one back up here because I felt like it was everyone still needed to kind of go over it. If you were paying attention to our comments earlier, you might know the answer just based on things we've talked about.
If you were distracted like Nichole, you missed it.
If you're distracted like Jasmine, you probably missed it.
We're hosting. We have other duties. We're not playing. I like Todd is throwing his guess in. He's going gold, which I think is a good middle answer. It's like not yellow, not orange. It's somewhere in between.
I feel like that's a really good. We should probably just switch it to gold. I think gold, and it's less. It's just easier. It rolls off the tongue. So
we should pick a different color every time, like marigold, mustard. We just start going through our Crayola colors.
Yellow.
We pick up the Pantone, you know.
I love
we all got it right.
Yeah, way to go. All right, so we don't need this one again anytime soon. I love that. So the Crafty Coder's hanging out with us. Hello, Crafty Coder. If you want to pop onto the Kahoot with us, you can get a chance to win a gift card and actually be in the running for that in the podium. So know that those numbers are at the bottom, scrolling down there, and also there in the screen as well, in the Kahoot screen. So
and somewhere in the comments,
like, yeah, you can see my mouse. I'm like, wait, oh, there, see down there. All right, let's check this out.
The competitors are also very supportive, as we can see.
Oh yeah, I love this. Okay, what happened? Something shook up.
So Lisa's still in the lead, but Ashley got a streak of 5. But we had a major shakeup on the rest of it. So this is a very exciting scoreboard, basically.
It is. I'm saying it's because the accessories that everyone has chosen. Lisa is winning because she's got a pancake toupee.
Jasmine thinks that it's like a talent show or something, like a pageant. I don't think Jasmine knows what we're playing here.
Combination talent show / yeah. All right, here we go. A clearinghouse is a company that converts CMS 1500 claims into CMS 1450 claims. A clearinghouse is a company that converts CMS 1500 claims into CMS 1450 claims. True or false? I love this. Gensha said, oh, the suspense. It's killing me. I love it. Excel calls it gold. That's fun.
Todd's bringing in evidence.
I know, exactly. This is evidence-based coloring.
This got so much more serious than I expected it to.
I love it. Most of you said false. Way to go. That's awesome. Yeah, that's not the purpose of our clearinghouse. It has, and I don't know if I put this question in here, so I'm going to give this answer, and then we'll call it a gimme question later. But our clearinghouse is converting, in a lot of times, our paper claims or things that would go on a paper claim to an electronic. That can be possible. There are clearinghouses that can ingest data that would typically go into a claim form and convert that into ANSI, which is our standard flat file. So this is this is not the purpose. What this question states is that you're changing a physician claim to basically an institutional claim, which isn't what we're trying to do here. So it's not really apples to apples. So it's fairly impossible for that to take place. So, I mean, there's things that you could source from that, again, not the purpose of a clearinghouse. So.
It's consistent, but a lot of correct answers.
I love
Lisa
it.
back with a streak of 6.
I just realized Ren. I thought it was just something on Ren's head, like on like just something on the forehead, but it's like it's an ice cream cone. It looked like the other. I just realized it because on the little screen it doesn't look as obvious. But I like this. I like this a lot. These are really fun. All right, and we've got Lisa with an answer streak of 6. So Lisa's firing off the answers like crazy.
Question 7. The abbreviation POS indicates what on a claim form? How I feel about filling out forms. That's my answer. If you work retail, you can probably think of another answer that's also not on here.
Ooh, yeah.
2, technically.
I should have put that on as an option. I didn't think about that.
We've done those before. The point of sale.
Yeah.
I've heard like point of service before, which I disagree with. Point of sales standard, I suppose.
It is. I think sale makes more sense because that's what's taking place, right? Very good, guys. Everybody's rolling their answers.
Don't know how to get Kahoot, Crafty Coder, let me tell you. So there's a website and there's an app. If you're on one device, I recommend having 2 screens or 2 devices, just because the questions are only on the stream. But you'll go to the website, scrolling at the bottom, www.kahoot.it, or they have an app if you prefer. The links are floating around in all the comment sections. If it's YouTube that you're on, I think I've put it in there twice, so you shouldn't have to scroll too far. And clicking the link or going to the app and putting in the code, you just have to give yourself a username and you can join in on the fun. Hope that helped.
Yeah, hang out with us. And if you are not having trouble today and you want to, next time you come on, we always do this the first Thursday of the month, and you get here early enough, we'll go over it again and we can kind of make sure we workshop it with you, make sure you're in there. So cool. All right, here we go. Yes, this is the correct
Jasmine
answer.
almost put that one on there, she told me. I couldn't believe it. We've had so many conversations about what's brand friendly, and then she's like, you know what I almost put in the Kahoot today?
And then I was like, yeah, the poop emoji would have been more fun, but Yes, you guys are rocking it out. I feel like this one has also graduated. No, we're not tripping anybody else up anymore. So the challenge here is that some people don't know that there are differences in the types of information that we would designate for POS within a practice, within an insurance company. So just like we were talking about with the POS system, like if you have a POS system in a practice, you can have a register or a cash out system, right? They sometimes even call those POSs. And then you have your point of service, point of service plans as well. I was thinking about the thing that we were just talking about with the POS system. And then we have our place of service. So there are point of service plans are insurance issued plans that that can be a little bit challenging or tricky too. So I love that you all got it right. So I'm going to stop talking. Check out the scoreboard.
Best part of calling it a POS system is it's true both ways in most retail situations.
Oh my gosh, they're so antiquated. I don't know what that is, right? Lisa. Go ahead, what were you going to say?
Oh, I was just going to say the one that I used when I worked in retail for 3 years, for most of it, except for like the last couple months that I worked there, it was a black screen with green text that looked like old hacker screens.
That would be a DOS screen.
Yeah, like
that is how I started medical billing. Nichole, okay. So many healthcare systems when I started only had those kinds of DOS systems, you guys.
And people would look over your shoulder and be like, what are you doing? I'm like, trying to work the register, sir. Is there a problem?
Who remembers the printers like that existed back in the day when this is how long I've been in billing. When I first started in billing, you only sent billing on paper. And before we would do claims, and then when we started claims, we would still have to print out. Thank Nichole just pulled out one. I am old enough to thank God. You guys are just ganging up on me now. This is not fair. No, there's these printers that had these little, I'm going like this because they're like, do you even know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
You know what I'm talking about? They're like holes on the side of the page, and then you'd have to rip off the like perforated things and tear apart pages. And that was how we would have to send our claims. So like things have changed. Things have changed. I love this. Yes. So I know. So this is the funny thing is so many people think that like, we're so beyond and healthcare so far ahead and AI and all the things, but like, to Ashley's point, the VA still uses a DOS system, and there are a lot of bigger companies and like the back end of the companies and also the government agencies in different states that use really antiquated systems. Crazy, absolutely crazy. All right, so at the bottom here, we've got this little note that says that 3 players have an answer streak of 3. So that's amazing. You guys are doing fantastic. I'm super excited. Yeah, we all want this, Ashley. Dot matrix, thank you. The sweet sound of dot matrix.
To be fair, Kendra got it first.
Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry. Oh, I see that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like so like zipping down. Did you give him the right answer, Kendra? Yeah.
You sent it to him.
I love this.
Kendra actually had one at home, so she went up to you.
What's the rule that states whose birthday and month occur earlier is the primary policy holder for a child is called policy rule. So, Bacardi, what happened?
Apologies. I don't know why the pup is upset.
Oh, I just got an alert from
halfway
the
through,
internet.
bub. You're gonna have to wait.
Let me know if the internet gets wonky. I just got like a little pop-up. We'll see. All right, birthday rule that states whose birthday and month occur earlier is a primary policy holder for a child. That's called policy rule. So I had to like make this a little bit oddly worded because it is limited character spaces. So,
Oof.
right.
So we're gonna blame the wording on that one, I think. I vote we blame the wording. How does everyone else feel?
No. Does anyone know what this is called before I get thrown under the bus? Because I had to. It sounds bizarre, but it only sounds bizarre because you couldn't say like the primary policy holder for a dependent. I took out the only word you took out was the dependent child. But yeah, what is it called instead of a policy rule? There is an actual name for this. And here's the reason why we've got to go over things like this. It's not that this matters at all, to be totally honest. Most cases, we don't ever have to deal with this as medical billers. But it is, if you're interested in taking any sort of certification exam, these are rules that still exist that we have to know. Yeah, Ashley, taking it home for birthday rule. That's right. So if you have two parents that both have insurance coverage, right? And their insurance, excuse me, is both designated kind of available to this dependent child. It's the parent whose birthday and month come first. So first you look at the birth month, then you look at the birthday and the month, and that's the person. So it's like if they are both born in February, for example, if both parents have birth month of February, then it defaults to the day that they are born. So if one parent's born on February 2nd and the other parent's born on February 20th, it's the parent whose birthday is February 2nd that is primary. That's the birthday rule. So confusing, clear as mud, but such is healthcare. And now you know the birthday rule. So you will get it right, hopefully, on your certification exam if you end up taking it. But it is, yes, a very annoying thing that you have to know. But it is, yeah, exactly. You heard it from school. Yeah, that's, unfortunately, it is like every single test and mock test I've ever exam in some way, whether it's an example of a question, like a scenario with parents' birth, or the definition. So it will be up there. Every single certification exam will have it. So there's your fun little trivia. No pun intended. So, all right, here we go. Whoa, I love big shake up. Kindar's right up on your tail, Ashley. I like it. Lisa is just bouncing around. She's with her pancakes on her head.
She's just
I love it.
Hanging out. It's like, you guys are trying.
Yeah. I know this wording tripped me up a bit. Yeah, I know. This one, the wording is a little bit messy. So I know it's hard. It's so weird because this Kahoot has a very limited number of characters on the questions. So we have to sometimes like shrink it down. So
I don't remember what the question was last time, but we had one like that where we were reworking it for 2 days trying to make the question fit. And when we finally did it, no one got it right. We were so mad.
Yeah.
So the payer-determined period informing us of when a claim must be received is called red, received claim limit, blue, claims processing limit, yellow, timely filing limit, or green, claims submission period. I hate S's next to each other.
Claim submission period. Claim submission period.
Some friends of mine are starting a podcast, and so I'm helping somebody edit the audio for it, and all I'm doing now is becoming aware of all the things that I do when I speak that I hate.
Is the most, and I swear to you that the best and worst part about really high quality audio, and that's only audio, is you hear all of it with such perfection. Yeah, like I knew I had a lisp a little bit. I do have a lisp. I didn't realize it was so profound or pronounced until I started doing podcasts and recording IVRs for people. All right.
Pretty close. Mostly correct here. It looks like we had one who got fooled with claims processing limit. Jasmine, do you want to talk more about that? Because I can't.
Yeah, I mean, the answer is timely filing limit. Claim processing limit's not really a thing per se. There's no rule or like time frame that they give themselves that say necessarily that they would process a claim, or there's like a certain period that they want to process a claim by. Timely filing is the determination that they say to us that we need to get the claim to them, and it needs to be received, meaning in some sort of accepted state by a specific time, and that is our timely filing limit. Every insurance carrier is different, so the timely filing limitation is going to be determined by their policies. And so some insurances, it could be as short as 30 days. Others, it could be as long as 365 days, or some government payers even allow up to like 3 years. So yeah, pretty fun. Pretty fun.
Don't be anxious. No, it is super stressful though. I remember that in school. Like Kahoot gets weirdly serious, and you guys all get to do it from like the comfort of your room, your office, you know, whatever. You're in your living room having a snack. Picture like 30 very hyper competitive like 16-year-olds in a room, all huddled over their like phones or around their computers if you're in a computer lab. Or we had laptops in high school. You know, whatever you're huddled around, everyone's like trying to make sure nobody's cheating off of them, trying to like
it got
intense,
intense.
Especially if it was for bonus points on like tests.
Yeah, that's got to be intense. I could imagine that as like a team. Oh, I'm going to shut that down. So I love this emoji, by the way. That's a really fun emoji. So Kendar just took the space. Uh-oh, you've been bumped, Ashley. First and second place, we've got Lisa and Kendar. This is, and then Ren, you are like right up there. You're jumping up.
I was gonna say, no need to be anxious. You're in the top 5, and you're really close.
Yeah, really. This second place is really tight. Really tight. Let's get.
I like that I'm just ambiguously confusing the chat. But I am, yes, I am a full adult, actually. Believe it or not, it's shocking to everyone.
Inlera University is now Inlera is now a full adult too. It's 21 years old today. So not today, but this month.
So we'll say that.
Yeah, she is older than Inlera. Name the program that is administered by states and expands healthcare coverage for children. Name the program. And I'm going to add a little thing. And if you can give me the full, never mind, I'm going to say this after. Name the program that is administered by states and expands healthcare coverage for children.
I should start a tally of times Jasmine gives the answer while reading the question. That should be a thing that I do, because
bonus points to Jasmine for giving me the answer. No. Yeah, who gives me like a portion? You guys get a payout or something for like if I've given you the answer.
It's like a punch card. Once we hit 20, we get a free easy Kahoot. The kids just makes me think of Kids Bop now that the answers are over. That's all I think about.
Exactly. That's not right.
Jasmine.
That was my fault. I'm sorry. That's totally my fault. Shoot.
I'm in charge of grammar. You're in charge of correct.
I know. This is my fault, you guys, because it is S-chip, and I'm sorry for messing up. I must have not checked off the box. Yes, it's S-chip. So while I'm talking, you guys, someone look up S-chip for me, or tell me what that is before I give you the answer. But yes, I apologize for that. So Medicare Part C is totally not the right answer. So apologize for that. Medicare Part C is our Medicare Advantage plans. But yeah, kids is just random. I just put that in there. That doesn't really stand for anything. Medicaid is children can be covered by Medicaid, but the products that were created by the federal government falls underneath S-chip, which is our state children's health insurance plan. So no, that's a good question. But Todd guessed this. So South Carolina health insurance program. No, that's a good guess. So it's the state children's health insurance program. Something like that is the name of it. So someone can correct me in the chat because I can't remember the full on thing. But yeah, so the program that's created for children to be covered. So even if parents aren't covered by Medicaid, is the S-chip program, and it is issued or mandated state health insurance. Yep, state health insurance program. Thank you so much, Ashley. Yeah, so we typically call them S-chips. So again, back to weird acronyms that we just happen to have instead of ship, we say S-chip. And so just a note to self. Again, this is a textbook knowledge thing. And so it's not necessarily something that you would ever have to know, because the program in your state doesn't call itself S-chip. The program that's managed by each state has their own name. And so the Medicaid programs, just like Medicaid in most states have their own names. They don't necessarily go by, in some states they do have, like Virginia Medicaid and things like that. They do sometimes just call themselves this Medicaid program, but a lot of them have their own branding, basically. So sorry for that wrong answer. So I don't know how to skip, but I don't think we can like avoid that. So I apologize. But everybody looks like, yeah, well, just nobody got it. No one got extra points for that one.
We just all go boo Jasmine in the chat.
Exactly. Boo.
Which is a common documentation format for physician office notes. Red is ICD, blue is SOAP, yellow is BCBS, and green is PHI. I can see both. I'll give you both.
With the Greek letters, they're like.
I know. I was like, is this a frat? I gotta call some friends. Hold on.
They're like, I didn't know we were throwing out them Greek ones. Love, very nice. Roll answers are rolling in.
Yeah, I don't have any more jokes about them. These aren't fun acronyms like POS.
Nice. Most of you got it right. I love it. SOAP is the right answer, right? What does SOAP stand for? Soap on a rope.
Sounds funnier than me. That's what I was going to say. But yeah, that's a good question. What does SOAP stand for?
What does SOAP stand for? Does it stand for anything? And why do we call it SOAP and not SOAP? Just because we just call it SOAP.
I feel like if it looks like a word, it should say a word. And then there's Hixpix, which is wrong. But like Bicbus, like what would that be? You know what I mean? Ict, like some of them just don't work.
And Phi, but like also
Phi kind of works. But it brings to mind frat imagery, and I don't think that's what you're going for.
Yeah, exactly. Totally not frat energy. No, thank you. I love this. Yes, Crafty Coder. Subjective, objective assessment and plan. That's what SOAP stands for. That is the format. That's the structure for the notes.
I hope Crafty Coder plays next time. You are killing it, Crafty Coder. Look at Ren getting up there.
Yeah, you're coming right back up. You're right behind Kendra. Ashley, where'd you go? They bumped you down. You can still come back. Herman, there's still chance. These are really tight numbers here. So remember, it's a speed game and also accuracy. So we just got over halfway here. What is the name for a claim that is returned and not processed because it fails to meet certain limits? What is the name for a claim that is returned and not processed because it fails to meet certain data requirements? Claim to I got two of the same answers.
All right, that's a Nichole. We get to boo Nichole now.
Yay, boo Nichole.
This is a boo Nichole moment. Man, we both went through this right before, just in case this happened again.
Okay. Yeah.
Jasmine did try to trick you guys with a multiple correct answer, incorrect question. So I did save you from that.
Exactly. Yeah. She's got we'll call it a gimme one now. Let's see. Nice. All right. Yeah, you guys.
Still tricked someone.
Keywords here. So here's the thing is keywords are not processed and returned. Okay. So the claim was kicked back. So when we know that the claim was returned, you could think it's a denial, but because I said it was not processed and returned, we know it wasn't accepted into the system to begin with. All right. So that is the difference. I'm getting a pop about internet, so hopefully I don't sound too crazy and robotic. So
all right.
I love that. Crafty Coder said I'm answering too quick, too fast.
It happens. It's easy.
We'll call you the assistant. Next time you play in Kahoot, that's going to work to your benefit. So that's good. You're now everybody's support. We're not going to share your answers until in case people can't see them, because people who are watching not on YouTube don't get those the YouTube comments until we share them. So here's the trick. So there's other people playing on LinkedIn and on Facebook. So leaderboard. Whoa.
Oh, wow. I turned away and everything changed.
Everything changed.
When the
Lisa,
Fire
your
Nation
pancake guy looks so sad.
Well, he fell
What'd you say,
really
Nicole?
far. Oh, you said everything changed. I said when the Fire Nation attacked. Sorry. It was a force of habit. A lot of my friends have been watching the
Avatar.
Yeah.
The new Avatar. Oh my
Uh-huh.
gosh. Yes. It's actually really, really good. So the new Avatar, if anyone of you are interested on Netflix, very good. All right. So Kendar is in first place. See? So close. It was
And
so
Ren
close.
made it
There you go. You
second.
took the-
I love an underdog.
Yes. Herman, third. I love it. And super duper tight still. So we've got 7 more questions. I can't do math.
Jasmine can't count.
There you go.
Payment posting is a process to follow up on RCM so that areas of poor performance can be identified and corrected. True or false? I don't have a lot of jokes for true and false. I'm going back to the comments. Crafty Coder is relieved that we are going to keep their answers secret. It's just between us and the internet. It's okay. Todd loves the Avatar. Not the Avatar, but you know what I mean. Maybe he does. That could be his favorite character. I don't know. Kendra seems to be happy that she's in the lead. And Crafty Coder has been convinced to check out Avatar. So
we're celebrating that.
Peer pressure is working.
Exactly. Giving you some, I like it, I call it brain candy. Giving you some brain candy to watch.
And it looks like everyone got it correct. Am I wrong? It's not. Oh, I am wrong. Sorry. It's really tiny on my screen, so I have to wait. One person got tricked, but Crafty Coder did not, notably.
Yes. What is the name of this process? And you might not know it, but give me your guess. What's the best guess for the name of this process? The process of following up on revenue cycle when you have some areas of, to observe areas and see if you have poor performance. What would that be called? What would you call it? If you don't know the actual term.
I can just name it anything.
Yeah, about something.
Process to follow up on poor performance. This is a lot of pressure to be funny, Jasmine. There's people watching.
You have to know what RCM stands for. Nicole, what does RCM stand for?
That would be revenue cycle management.
Oh yeah, this is my my DJ sound track over here.
DJ JV, I can see
DJ
it.
JV, yeah, Jazzy V, DJ Jazzy.
Oh, there you go.
I got my robot arms when I said it. It's like
Jazzy V, Nikki P. It works.
Right, Nikki P, Jazzy V. I feel like we should change our names to that. Productivity. Okay. All right. These are good guesses. Real cool.
Todd, you can't be funnier than the host. That doesn't work. Give us a bad rep here.
Right. So yes, revenue cycle management. So here's the deal. You guys are throwing out some good guesses here. We've got productivity. We got, I'm sorry. It shifted and then I clicked the same one again. Compliance. So it is, okay, close. Yeah, AR assessment, close is what. So I would say AR assessment, or a better term, because it's not just AR that we're assessing, revenue cycle assessments or revenue cycle audits. So assessments are typically like something that we do to kind of qualify potentially like a client or something like that. It's a little different, right? But when we talk about looking back and reviewing our revenue cycle, that's a revenue cycle audit, right? So revenue cycle audits is the proper thing that I was kind of looking for, but I like it. What does it say? I'm listening. I say the answer. I'm not. I'm listening, really watching. Oh, I love it. Revenue cycle audit.
See, I'm watching and not listening. So together we're doing great.
So I had to read it again because I'm like, wait, is she saying she's like not paying attention to us?
We're talking about Jasmine. She's doing her best. Oh, we lost Jasmine briefly.
There we go. Up back to first. Oh no, did you lose me?
Yeah, right after you started laughing when I said she's working, she's trying her best, you froze completely. And then you came back saying Kendar. So I don't know what we lost, but welcome back.
I was saying that want to be natural. Thanks for hanging out with us while you're working. And then I said Kendar just took first place. And then Herman's got the highest answer streak of 3 right now, which means that neck and neck for Kendar. So
to be fair, I think we killed a lot of answer streaks with that wrong question.
Yeah, I do. I agree with that. guess there. So Todd approves RCM audit. If in case anybody wanted to know. Just kidding. I'm just teasing. He knows it. All right, here we go.
I feel like we can have more fun with the chat on trivia parties.
I agree. It's my turn. Okay.
Yes.
Medical or mental health condition. Care for sudden or an unexpected onset that is life-threatening threatening to life, a limb, or sight. Just totally changed the whole thing around.
Give Jasmine a nice long one just for her to
Exactly.
all over it.
To not be prepared. Let's say medical or mental health condition care for sudden and unexpected onset that is threatening to life, limb, or sight. This is a dictionary definition, if you can tell. It's annoyingly like run-on-ish. So it's like, wait, where am I supposed to pause? There's no comma.
I feel like subrogation is not a word, but I didn't want to call you on it when I was fact checking. So I'm just doing that now with an audience. I don't think it's a real word.
It's a word. It is a word. And it's a fun
looks
little...
like subjugation, but wrong.
Subrogation is a word. It's actually basically a term for like settlement. It's an annoying word that's like used in the legal world. So I love this. Okay, Kendar the Barbarian. Emergency care is right. That is right. Everybody except we got subrogation. Did you know, Nichole? Did you guess that one? Just kidding.
No, 'cause I don't think it's a word. I wouldn't vote it.
A word. Subrogation is a word.
I looked it up. It is a word. Jasmine is not lying to us.
Yeah, it's a fun, it's like when you look in the law books and they're like, let's just make a word for this. Let's make it sound really confusing. Kendar is still in first and stretched a little bit away from Herman. I love it. So we've got Erica with an answer streak of 4. So Erica, you're jumping up quick. Coming in right on the heels of Lisa. We have five more questions. So there you go, Nichole.
Yes. Insurance coverage for armed forces, uniformed forces, and their dependents are red, BCBS, blue, CMS, yellow, Medicaid, or green, TRICARE. We've definitely talked about it before, but there's a school system near us that goes by CMS, and that's all I think about when I see it. I know there's so many more popular acronyms, but I was in that school system for a while, so that was on all my paperwork, and that was on all the snow day reports and everything, so just ingrained in my head.
Yes. I after having been in healthcare for a long time, moved to this area that has CMS as a school system. And so, yes, everybody throws CMS around all the time down here, and they are not talking about the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. So,
well, now we can't ask them what it stands for.
I know. Yeah, that's true. I probably shouldn't have said that. No. Oh, yay!
What's the answer anyways? And Chat got it right too. Crafty Coder and Tanmoy Holder. I hope that was correct. If not, I am so sorry.
I think that was good effort. Yeah. So this is great. And I don't think I need to go over anything here. You guys did amazing. So we're just going to drop this guy off of our test too. So, whoa.
I'm so sorry, Ren.
I love the faces that they changed to.
I know, they get so sad. I feel so bad.
Okay, I just realized that Kendar that's Kendra. That makes total sense, and I'm so behind. Nichole probably knew that.
Yep, I've mentioned it a few times. Jasmine's also watching, not listening.
Clearly watching and not listening. Yes,
but I did notice he got quiet in the chat, so I was suspicious.
A payment that includes an incorrect amount or should not have been made. Nichole, includes an incorrect amount or should not have been made.
I don't know if you meant included or includes. They're both grammatically correct.
Okay, a payment that included. That's true. It could be. Yes. You know what? Actually, it probably makes more sense because it's past tense, maybe. A payment that included an incorrect amount or should not have been made. That actually makes more sense. So I was right, and you were right for not correcting me.
Yeah, there we go. I'm right because you're right. That's a great way of phrasing it.
Exactly. You're welcome. Yeah,
You're
so
fun to argue with, aren't you?
Debate class is my favorite. So Nichole, if you guys don't know what I'm talking, Nichole actually is the one who like double checks these questions. So that's why I'm teasing if you guys didn't get that. So, all right. I love this. Oh, this is so good.
Ooh.
So here's the deal is the first term is an improper payment. If it's an improper payment, the thing that happens as a result is the recoupment. The name of the payment not actually having been issued correctly is called an improper payment. Whoa, terminology. It's like definitely a way to trip us up. But again, we're talking about becoming medical billing masters and then getting you prepared, hopefully, to have a certification under your belt one day. And these are the kinds of little things, like terms like this. What is an improper payment? And then what happens if you were improperly paid for something? That is the recoupment or retraction. All right. So that one's a tricky one. So Kendra said, no. Let's check it out.
Kahoot gets intense.
Oh,
no, you're fine. You're fine.
I think you were the only one who changed on the board. I like it. So yes, action versus type, precisely. Yep, you got it. Yep. So yeah, so it is the improper payment is the name of what's taking place, so what has taken place, and then the action is what happens when the insurance is. Wording was terrible. Again, this one is not a Jasmine creation. This one is a very common question that is asked on our mock exams, or exams on the actual exams.
What is the first stage of the revenue cycle? Sorry, I was laughing at the comments. What is the first stage of the revenue cycle? Red, accounts receivable. Blue, referral. Yellow, appointment. Or green, claims submission.
I feel like you're always showing me up by reading the answers. I got to do that. I haven't read the options. I'm realizing I just gave up on that. I just stopped.
I feel bad if somebody has it small. I want to give them a chance.
That's true. That's why we started doing that, because we've had people that like on their phone or something else, and it was much tinier for them. So.
I do want to throw back to the "It's my gamer tag" comment, because Jasmine missing it is really funny. When I play games, my cousin used to call me Nickelodeon, which is like an American channel thing. And they have a lot of like subsidiary companies of like Teen Nick, Nick at Night, Nick Jr. And so I'll just change my name every round to a variation of Nickelodeon. It took my friends months to figure out that's why I do it. They were like, we thought you were like a big fan or something. I'm like, it's my name. It's relevant.
Yeah. My favorite is Nick at Night of all those brands, by the way. Until Nick at Night stopped playing like things that I thought were older, like I Love Lucy and like, now they actually play stuff from my childhood, which makes me feel really old and not so awesome. All right, here we go. First stage of revenue cycle. You guys, I love this. I love it when you get an opportunity to learn something new. So the first stage is the referral, because it's in either the patient that refers themselves, meaning the patient has made a decision to go to said provider's office, or they are being referred by someone to a specialist office. All right. But that has to take place. So it's the decision that takes place before them going to the office or calling to make the appointment or scheduling the appointment. Right. So like you can technically have the appointment without having either a referral from a provider or by yourself, right? And having a plan that allows you to refer yourself to said practice. All right. But that is at the very, very first stop for our revenue cycle. So again, we've got to get the awareness of that we're going to go there first before we can actually make the appointment and before we can have our visit and so on and so forth. So I like it. Okay. Todd says, but are you credentialing is first? So that is definitely the first stop for providers in the transaction, meaning if you want to engage in the revenue cycle, that's what you need to do to even play the game, right? So like if you want to be someone that's even able to be in the revenue cycle at all in some way that's meaningful for your practice, you got to first credential. But there are specialties and practice types that never credential themselves. meaning they just bill out of network. So that's why I would say could be a precursor, but not necessarily. So I'm like catching up on these older comments here. All right, hit the button. Let's see. Bacardi's not impressed.
No, he was sleeping. Now he's angry. He's not loving this.
He's not happy with our trivia game today. I love it. Everybody did. I say we had Ashley climb back up the board. You got back on the board there. So we're back on the leaderboard. And I feel like we got to reflect on some of these comments here. I got it right. And then Todd. Tricky with going to referral. Nice. Yeah, that is a tricky one, right? Yeah, I love it. Let's see. Better take the course for these dumb terms. Very, very salty. So salty. I love this. This is hilarious. Okay. I'm just sharing this so that people who are watching off of YouTube can keep track. So, hello. Yes. Billy Bob says the funniest answer because that is actually, I enjoy this. But for sure, it probably means you need to actually be going there. So that's actually I think that's a pretty awesome guess, Billy Bob, that like you got to get sick first before you would even want to refer yourself or get the referral. So I think that is probably more of a valid answer than what we were talking about it. So no, not all of them, Todd, not all of them. So if the credentialing, well, you're right. I guess you need to be in the system. Yes, you're right. Not contracted. I like where your mind is. That is true. Fine print. That is true. So we talked about the credentialing process being just like one thing, but like to Todd's point, credentialing is what happens when you're first kind of just getting your information to the insurance company, getting registered, getting in their system in some way. And then the contracting is deciding to actually take their fees and accept what they're offering. So yeah, it's really, they're not one and the same. So I like that. So cool. All right, here we go. Last couple of questions here. What does an EOB contain? Oh God, I don't even remember this question. Oh, okay. What does an EOB contain?
You gonna start reading answers, Jasmine?
Exactly. Red, medical documents needed to process a claim. Blue, information to request recoupment of funds. Gold, details of the processing of an insurance claim. Green, information to help a patient pay their balance. That was funny. I was like trying to remember. I'm like, I don't even remember putting this up there. So, yeah.
Hard to say. Lots of long answers. A lot of reading and thinking. I wasn't prepared for this late in the game. This is a big shakeup in our usual
I wasn't prepared for it. Like, who did this?
Oh, another contender. Billy Bob is going back to orange. So
you heard my hesitation. I was like, I started to say, I was going to say, and then I didn't want to get like thrown under the bus for that. So, yes.
I know we said we'd keep Crafty Coders' wrong answers a secret, which I guess confirms they got it wrong. But I just like that they put the color and then said too much to type.
Okay, so here's the deal. So first of all, I'm going to just throw this back real quick because Billy Bob may not know that we're talking because I think that was Billy Bob's answer. But so we're just teasing because we've been bouncing around in case you just joined us. The gold is Todd's guess on that color. I said orange and Nichole says yellow. So, but we're all in the same theme and we're going to eventually say mustard yellow next. So, and any other fun color that sounds interesting. So
I promise next month I will have a whole list.
That's funny. So Crafty Coder said that they meant gold. So I love that. So got to send the WNet. I'm just catching up on these. So thank you for that, love. I appreciate that. Are you subscribed, Billy Bob? You should become a member. Just kidding. Nichole would be proud of me for saying all of those things. Nicole's my bully all the time. She's like, you didn't remember to say that. Let's see. Jenna, okay, cool. Dentistry, love that. California, it's lunchtime, huh? What are you having for lunch? I love that. So cool. Oh, that's actually a good. So I never really even thought about. We should just say the symbols,
shapes.
The shapes, the symbols. Yeah.
Well, now I gotta think of incorrect ways to declare shapes. You're making it more difficult. Diamond is sideways. A square, like
the sideways square and the straight square.
Oh, you got your answer. Cup of noodle for lunch. So
yum. I like it. Warm soup. All right. It's easy.
Better
easy.
than iced coffee, I think. So
Better than hot coffee at 3 in the afternoon.
great minds. Ooh, hold on. Kendra said amoeba. That's the best shape. And Todd is still salty, if anyone was curious. Thank you for subscribing, Billy Bob.
Right circle. All right, here we go. So we just got a good shakeup, and Kendar is like just widening the gap here. Herman and Erica, so close. We've got 2 more questions. 2 more questions, you guys. So you've got a chance to kick Kendra out. Go ahead, Nichole.
Jasmine's so mean. A rejected claim because of an error or omission is considered a... now I don't know if I want to do shape or colors. You've given me too many options. I'll just stick with colors for now. Red, an open claim. Blue, a delinquent claim. Yellow, a clean claim. And green, a closed claim. I also realized I forgot to capitalize these, so that's another boo Nichole in the chat. But open claim, delinquent claim, clean claim, or closed claim. I almost said clam for one of these because it's very small.
Closed
clam.
Those are fun clams, and you're hungry, and you want to open it up. That's like maybe they're not ready.
Open clam if you were hungry, I think.
Exactly. You'd want one that's dead. I mean, oops. Yes. That's a little morbid. says the vegan.
Right? That's what surprised me the most.
A dead clam.
See, as a seafood lover, I have no qualms against this, but for the vegan, that was very out of character.
Okay.
Delinquent claims or clams and closed claims or clams really tripped people up. I'm gonna call Todd out here because he declared himself dumb, so I assume that he got it wrong. As a fellow multitasker, I agree. Frequent mistakes. It's a bad habit. But Billy Bob and the rest of you got it right with red, an open claim or clam. The best clam.
So the delinquent claim sounds really cool and interesting. It's just not really something that we say for whatever reason. So open meaning outstanding, a claim that hasn't been closed or resolved, right? So a clean claim is what we hope we send. It's not anything that anyone guessed, which is great. A closed claim means that the claim has officially been resolved. If it's rejected, the claim was kicked back, and it's in our system. Our system would be considered as an open claim, right? So it's a claim that hasn't had closure yet. Again, these are things that are terminology, things that are deep into the weeds of medical billing. And if you are looking to get training and certification, these are terms that you'll need to know. And it helps, these types of terms, when you learn them, it helps to make you a little bit more software agnostic, because sometimes we adopt the terms that come from our systems or our software because that's kind of what shapes us, right? And so, you might be accustomed to saying like, errored claims or something like that instead of rejected claims, because that's a common software thing that kicks out for errors, right? But the real term is the general term itself is a rejected claim, right? So that's just an example. But when a claim is rejected and is sitting out there for errors and omission, the claim remains open. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, patient balances are they can be considered things that go delinquent. That is so correct. So correct. Let's see. The blank stare triangle.
I did like that one.
I like this one. I want to make the face. So, all right, here we go. Is this it? This is our last one?
You have one more. Yes. Yep.
Drum roll. Okay, that is our leaderboard.
Wow.
Shaking
Ren,
it up.
Back in the top. I'm back on my underdog stuff. Sorry, Todd.
Yeah. So here's the deal, you guys. First and second place get a gift card. We're going to do our last question. We've got really tight second place and maybe even first place. So first and second place get a gift card. We're going to do this last question and see who our winners are. True or
And Kendra
false?
did have a
A
9
gimme
streak. I
question.
just wanted to point that out. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't see that at the bottom. I'm so sorry. 9 streak, nice. During the claims adjudication process, a claim is screened to ensure that it is not a duplicate claim. During the claims adjudication process, a claim is screened to ensure that it's not a duplicate claim. I just like
You did not like the wording of your own question.
that was one of those questions. I had the word bizarre because of the limitation. So I'm like, it's not my favorite, but I feel like this is gonna give me question for
Preemptively, Kendra is congratulating Ren. We love to see some good sportsmanship in the chat. Also,
Yeah.
some competitiveness, to be fair. Cue Todd with the salt.
but
And then
like
we have
throwing
our
virtual.
our chat answers. So we'll see.
See if
Oh,
they're
Billy
right.
Bob has declared blue. Billy Bob blue. So that is the color of question 20 for sure.
Billy Bob.
We love tongue twisters for Jasmine because she can't do them. She
Billy
can't at
Bob.
all.
Billy Bob Blue is the
That
right
should be
answer.
something we do on the next fun live stream that we sometimes do for holidays and such, is make Jasmine do tongue twisters.
Yeah, we do like happy hour versions, and while Jasmine sips on wine.
You know,
I think that's what happened. No one knows this, but that's what happened when we did our holiday one.
is that really what happened?
I mean, it was a fun game. It was very relaxed. I actually really enjoyed that game. All right, are you guys ready for the leaderboard? I'm excited about this. So excited about this. All right. Aw, that's so nice. I love this. Okay, let's see. Drum roll, please. The podium for mastering medical billing. Hello,
Third is Herman.
So cute. Second place, Red, and then Dancing, and then Kendar. I'm guessing. Or Kendra. Jasmine didn't know.
So, real quick, I see some people saying goodbye in the chat. I just want to say, for Kendar and Ren, if you could quickly, before you leave, take a screenshot of your little winner's podium piece and then email it to learn@inlera.com. It's the only way that we can confirm you're who you claim to be and for us to send you the gift card. So if you can take a screenshot, a picture, whatever you need to do of that, Kendra, Kendar, and Ren, that would be wonderful. And now we can go back to the chat. I hate saving it for last because sometimes people leave. And last week, I think we missed our second placer because they never contacted us. So I just wanted to make sure.
Aw, second placer, where did you go?
No, they did
that's
vanish.
true. We did miss our second placer. So while you guys are doing the pictures and saying goodbye and all the things in the chat, I want to remind everybody that we have 25% off all of our courses right now. A lot of fun stuff taking place here in Inlera. Jasmine, that's me, has been getting more freed up to do a lot more course creation and being present with our students in different ways. So we have Mastering Medical Billing, a second session that's starting this coming to Monday, the 11th. However, when that class starts, hey Nicole, can you throw the coupon code in the chat again?
Absolutely.
When we have our Mastering Medical Billing, let's say you just to start this coming week, the first week or two of the course is kind of getting everything pulled together, making sure you have your textbooks and all that. So you have a little bit of a window of time. If you've been wanting to master medical billing with us, this is a chance because we have 25% off on the courses right now, and it applies to all courses. So whether or not it's the mini courses or these more larger flagship programs where we're spending more time together, you can use that 25% off. And this is something that we are doing this time of year, because it is our birthday. We are celebrating 21 years. We are legally able to hang out with you guys, adults.
We are legally to hang out with Jasmine's holiday party, apparently.
Exactly. My holiday party that I that I had by myself. Nobody else is getting them. You guys, it was such a fun game. I feel like we should do another one like that. Who wants to do another fun, like hot, like casual? What was those games? What were those
so we played Jackbox. For the people who don't know what Jasmine's been talking about, around Christmas, I think the week before, because it's a shorter month for us, because we take a break for the holidays, we played Jackbox instead of Trivia Party. So instead, nope. Kind of. We played Jackbox instead of Kahoot. I'm sorry. Lots of links and clicking. My brain stopped working. But yes, we played Jackbox. If you're unfamiliar, it's a little like party pack multiplayer game. Less educational, more just fun hangout kind of situation. It
was educational, but not for like medical billing. Yeah. I felt like it was weird. It was
The next,
you learn random stuff basically.
The May trivia party will be on Nicole's birthday, so I was going to negotiate that we move it, but if we did it as a Jackbox, that'd be a little bit more fun. So
maybe we should do a Jackbox. And Nicole, maybe we should do a Jackbox like later in the day and make it a happy hour pre-gamer for you or something. It'd be like fun. Like,
I am okay with that. Because as we established, Nicole is old enough to drink. Nicole's dog is named Bacardi. Nicole can drink.
I was literally about to say that.
My pets are all named after things I like. I have a snake named Hershey and a dog named Bacardi.
I love that. I did not know that you had a snake named Hershey.
Oh yeah, so he doesn't make an appearance on the channel because snakes aren't liked as much, but maybe that can be a thing. We should post pictures of our pets for the members, like a get to know people behind the channel kind of thing. So join channel memberships, see pictures of pets. That's my sale.
I love that idea, and vote that we Bacardi goes into the room where Hershey is, and Hershey should come into the room where
they are currently in the same room. We are all three hanging out together.
Oh, I love that. Okay, so yeah, Hershey needs to make an appearance on the channel. I vote Hershey into at least the community tab. So there's Nicole's assignment is Hershey needs to make an appearance. I like the idea of us being able to share our pets. So my cat's always running around here right now. She's taking a nap, because she's a cat. They just do that. Yeah, exactly. She's going to be napping until it's time for food. Cats are like the easy boring ones. I love this. Kendra's cheersing, and we're gonna do that. So Nicole's birthday, we're hanging out together, and we're gonna do. You guys, who votes for Jack in the Box? And that's like in 2 months out. May.
Yep. So we'd have one more trivia party and then a little happy hour Jackbox game.
Yay, Ren, I'm glad you found it fun and educational. That's awesome. So Lisa, so cool. So look forward to next one.
I think they kept you off balance, got distracted, got sticky.
That's great. I love the pancakes on the head. That was I think that was the first time I'd ever seen that accessory. I liked it. It was cute. It was super cute. All right, Nicole, any last?
I was just going to say, I look forward to Crafty Coder joining us next time because they were killing it in the chat. So Ren and Kendra better watch out because they were getting a lot of them right in the chat for no points. But as Ashley pointed out, everyone did good. And I did like the little, there we go, conversation that happened between Todd and Kendra where Todd was like, Kendra only knows this for sharing an office for a year. And Kendra's like, yeah, I'm IT and the marketer because that's our situation where Jasmine knows everything. And I'm just like, yeah, I sat around while she did calls and stuff. So I've picked up some things.
Yeah.
So it's fair that people are salty because I also don't know.
You did like 3 really, really cool things today. It's like she knew Hicks picks and you knew the definition of a few other. I'm like, I was impressed. Nicole is going to be leading these this time next year. I'm calling it. Solo. You and Bacardi and Hershey hanging out.
There we go. Me and my panel of pets.
That was so fun, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. This is so great to spend this time with you guys. We are here every Tuesday. No, this is not Tuesday. We are here every Thursday.
Even on the bottom.
Exactly. It is right. It is right on the screen at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So if you like to hang out with us, typically what we do on Thursdays, is educationally driven. We are always doing education each Thursday, even when we trivia together. But trivia is a chance for you to win money. So if you want to come back and do trivia and be a part of that trivia party, we do this every first Thursday of the month, and first and second place receive gift cards for winning. When we get together every other Thursday, it's Jasmine yammering on. You can take a look at the lives on the YouTube page to get a sense of what I talk about and what goes on. If you have an idea of something that you would like to learn more about, please put that into the comments or the chat and just let us know. We absolutely scour these babies and look for insight and information on what you need to learn. So until then, I'm excited to share with our new Mastering Medical Billing. If you have questions about Mastering Medical Billing, you can pop onto any one of our links. You can even message us on all the apps and all the things and let us know that you have questions, and I will answer those questions for you guys over the next couple of days and get you guys ready to go so you can be medical billing masters. Thank you so much for your time and your energy. Nichole, you're a rock star. High five. Everybody who won. High five Bacardi for being so awesome and so patient.
And thank you, channel members. Let's not forget, we've got you going across the bottom there. Everyone from the very beginning with Mary Savino, and one of our newest additions, I believe, joined in the last week here. I have to wait till the end. I started this at the beginning, and that was a bad idea because it's such a big club now. There's so many of you. But from the beginning with Mary and all the way with our most recent addition, Yashika Calmers. So thank you all, and look forward to pet pictures in the community tab for members only, unfortunately. And don't forget about that code. It's only good until the 10th. So just in time for Mastering Medical Billing to kickstart its next class, if you've been thinking about it. Jasmine recently did a little live talking all about it if you're on the fence. So take a look at that and take a look at our courses. And unless Jasmine has anything else, we'll see you next week with a not normal live stream. We will have a special guest. We will have Victoria from Contempo Coding.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I forgot.
That is next week.
It is next week. We're excited about that. Oh my gosh. So Nichole will announce that on our channels, but that's going to be a really great conversation. We had a ton of questions around modifiers. So we're going to have a chat with Victoria from Contempo Coding here on YouTube to talk about modifiers. So yeah, looking forward to next week. I totally forgot about that. I was getting an internet pop-up thing. So I was like, you were saying, if she has something to add, I'm like, I don't think I'm supposed to add anything because I've got one bar according to my internet gods over here. So that'll be natural. Want to be natural asks, is the code still good on all the classes? Yes, it's good on all the classes. So that code is HBD 2024. HBD24 is the code that you'll want to use for any of the classes, all sizes, all shapes, all sizes. And if you have any questions on any of the courses, feel free to ask. It is good until the 10th, Nichole?
Yes. So this is a live. You can watch it on replay, but the 10th of the year 2024, it will be no longer active, except maybe for members. That might be a perk that you guys have. So again, you should check the community tab for your perks. But for everyone else, the 10th is when that ends. So keep an eye out.
Love that. I forgot about that. I forgot about that little nugget.
That's my job. Yeah. That's what I'm here for. Oh yeah, we had a bunch of congratulations that I skipped. Everyone was very sportsmanlike this time, which was cool.
Like
so next week,
so good supportive. I love it.
Next week, Contempo Coding, and then May we've got an extra special trivia parties. We've got a lot of fun stuff looking forward to here in the future.
Yeah, I'm excited. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. Have a beautiful Friday Eve and enjoy your weekend. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care, friends.
Bye.